Hello and welcome to another GPT guitar video tutorial. In this video I want to show a jazz improvisation exercise. There's 100 of exercises that you can do to improve your improvisation techniques. So in this video I want to share a simple exercise that you can apply to master the 2-5-1 progression, like the one that we are going to work right now. Of course, if you watched the video thumbnail and you did the click, I assume that you already know that we are talking about this 2-5-1 progression. Let me tell you that we can find this chord progression over a lot of jazz standard songs, especially over the Cole Porter songbook. This amazing composer use this chord progression sometimes like a trademark, I can say, over his compositions. And to name a few of them, we have Night and Day, All of You, I Love You, It's Alright With Me, What Is This Thing Called Love. I think, on my experience, those are the most played and recorded ones. This particular 2-5-1 progression could be more challenging than the standard one. And let me explain it using like a sheet music as a whiteboard on the screen, so we are going to understand it, I guess, better. Okay, so let's suppose that we are working with this 2-5-1 progression that belongs to the song Night and Day, to use one of the songs that I named it before, and we are heading our 2-5-1, and this is a 2-5 that harmonically speaking, this is to a minor 2-5-1. But what's happened that what I have here is a C major 7. The resolution is to a major chord instead of a minor chord. That's because I use this dashed arrow line. Okay, so instead of this, that this progression should resolve here, we have here. So what we are going to do, how we are going to resolve the improvisation. Okay, why don't we think, okay, here is the progression again, why don't we think, if we are talking about, let's think about how the composer did. So he thought maybe, okay, I want to make you believe that I'm in a minor situation, I'm going to resolve on a minor chord, but then boom, no, suddenly appears a major chord. That's the magic. Okay, and so think about it, this is a minor harmonic situation, sorry, I messed it up with this, and so this is a C major harmonic situation. Okay, so why don't we think in a simple way, okay, and just follow what is happening. Okay, if I have a C minor harmonic, harmonically speaking situation, why don't you play a C minor scale and here use a C major scale instead of thinking about, oh, I should play, what mode should I play here, what mode should I play here, or this is another different mode, you know, this is the Locrian or whatever mode that you want to use or you want to pick up, altered, diminished, scale, whatever, and then I have here Lydian or Ionian, and so, and you have to know, especially if the tempo is an upbeat tempo, it's going to be very hard to play the lines that maybe you are already studying, you know, just to play in real time here, it's so difficult. So, but if we can think like the composer did, okay, and we say, okay, this is harmonically speaking a C minor situation, a C major situation, so I can play a C minor scale and C major scale. We can do it a little more simple, just playing, okay, which minor scales do I know? Pentatonic. So C minor pentatonic here, and we can play a C major pentatonic here that is equals to A minor pentatonic. So if we have an upbeat tempo, if I choose to play with these options, maybe what is going to happen is that we are going to be able to resolve this harmonic chord progression. So let's go and see it over the guitar and hear it over the guitar. From now on, all the material that I'm going to share with you and the examples are going to be on the PDF that you can download on the link that is going to be on the description. It's free. Go, click, and download. Okay, another thing that I want to show you is when it's time to practice, try to find something that it is easy, simple, and fast. So those programs, Band in a Box, GarageBand, they are very helpful. Sometimes it doesn't sound, you know, it's a MIDI sound, but what we need to do is to practice. So this program allows us to, and this is an old one, but it still works. So this allows you to do this simple, you know, just put the chords that you need to practice and C major 7 and just locked in only 4 bars, just 40 turns. So it's going to be here 5 minutes or almost 6 minutes of this progression. Just put it a tempo no more than 95 at the beginning and just play this and this loop chord progression and try to improvise over there. Focus on the guitar, not on the backing track, okay? Because we are working we need to listen to learn how to listen the scales, how to blend it, how to use the scales through the fretboard, okay? So I don't know, this is my advice if you want it, or you can use a looper pedal, whatever. This is very useful too. I used to this kind of tools. Well, and now yes, let's move on the guitar, and let's going to work in 3 different stages. So I'm going to work with the most simple concept that I showed before. I'm going to play, like I said, with pentatonics, minor pentatonic and then major pentatonic. I encourage you to know if you can all the shapes of the pentatonic scale, because the secret here is going to be on the mixing, on the blending, and how we blend the shapes on the guitar, on the fretboard. Okay, it's not going to be enough if I know only 2 shapes. Maybe I'm going to need to know more shapes. We need to master how to improvise now, blending the shapes of the pentatonic in a vertical position. So if I'm going to use the C minor pentatonic scale and then the C major, I need to play or to know the position that is going to be in the same position of the minor, okay, pentatonic, to blend it, to make it feel like I'm playing only one scale. Okay, so let's go into, like I said, it's going to be all in the PDF, don't worry. I'm going to work in this position and a little bit on this position, but you try to do it all over the neck, through the neck. So let's go with the example number 1 with pentatonics. Okay, now in example number 2, how to practice this exercise, I recommend to practice with the scales, the same concept in the both scales, minor and major, in the same position. If I'm doing C minor here, and this is an exercise that you can do, go up with minor, okay, up like this, and go down with major scale. Or it could be this shape. Could be more easy at the beginning. And the shape that we are going to find here. Let's going to see it on the example. Okay, so let's go now to the example number 3 for our improvisation, jazz improvisation exercise. And in this example, I'm going to show you how to use it with arpeggios. A couple of them, not all the arpeggios, just in one position. To starting to be familiar, if you're not familiar with the arpeggios, to starting to be familiar with them. And so you can blend it after this example. You can mix the arpeggios, the pentatonic, and the scales, and you're going to start to have an idea on how this progression has to sound. Well, thanks. The last thing that I would like to share with you before the end of this video is that maybe you are thinking, why don't we practice all over just a standard? Because sometimes the standards and songs has these particular parts that it's, you know, you have to separate and work separate before you start to improvise over the whole standard. You know, I always say that jazz music is like a classical music, and so if you know any classical musician, or sometimes you were involved or close to one of them, or how is the study philosophy of classical music, when they have to play a whole composition, they never study from the beginning to the end to memorize it or to work out or to practice. They start with the small parts, and then after all these small parts, you put all together, and then you have the complete song or complete piece of music. So I think that for jazz music and jazz composition, sometimes we have to do the same, and that's because I wanted to do this video about this short progression that sometimes is gives us like headaches, because okay, it's going to my major but it's a minor, and okay, everything that I was explaining on the video. So thanks so much for watching the video. If you have any comments, please leave a comment, tell me what you think, if you need anything else that I can help, and we'll see in the next video. Thanks so much.